Hello everyone, this is MrSovr and it's great to be back and making videos. It's been quite a long time actually. I was working on the Talkcraft thing, but I don't know, it's just so much schooling is going on right now, so I haven't really had any time to do anything, so just got done with my first exam out of 3 and hopefully I do good, but anyways, now I got some time to do a video. And oh yeah, this is a TECHNIC video, of course. And I don't really have anything planned, but let's see what we can do with computer craft and all that. And it might as well be like a little bit of a tutorial type of thing, but make it a little bit more fun too. Okay, let's do new vid. Okay. So, now that we are starting a new video, whoops. Sorry, I have to close my door. Okay, Okay. Let's see here. Now that we are actually in creative mode, let me see here. I always like to do stuff with redstone, so let's start out with computers. Computer craft. I've always wanted to make a computer within, like, many computers all hooked up together into one major computer. God, it makes that annoying sound when you're high up. Okay. So, I don't know, okay, let's start out with making a house, I would think. I guess that could be the door. A lot of grass in the way. The cool thing would be to do is, I know with, I know there's some mods with some crazy creepers in them. The thing is, though, I would hope that TECHNIC would get into like more mods. Like, that would be cool if there was one mod that was like every single mod put together that was really, really good. That's the only thing I want to see within TECHNIC, to be truthful. TECHNIC is really cool. This is not Tech Kit, but I heard they got a new update and a lot of people are doing videos on it on YouTube. So, I don't know, I might look into that, but for now it's just TECHNIC. Okay, just a couple things about me. Of course, I love to build robots. I like to make my own video games, and I also like to mod video games and build my own robot operating system, which I'm not gonna really get into because I want to eventually sell it. But anyways, with this house, whoa, new village. Okay, I'll mess around with them later. But anyways, with this new house, I guess it'll be the command post for the computer. I had a friend once that was trying to make Skyrim and Minecraft, which was pretty crazy actually. Let me see here. I don't know, how am I gonna do this? I guess I will have, like, windows or something. Ah, you little slime. Come here. I have to be careful. See, now look what you made me do. Dirty slimes. Okay, so with basically what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to be working with the individual computers, having a whole entire network of them communicating to each other and hopefully it'll be something worthwhile. If not, I can always change it to something else. Let me see here. I might need some levers. I hate this thing where you have to. Anyways, XOR gates are a must. Repeater, counter, AND gate, RS latch is usually pretty good. And for now, I think that is. Oh, wait a second, I was gonna place a door here. Anyways, I don't need a door. Okay, so. Computers. Guess I should have made a roof here. But I guess I'm gonna try and make my turtles to actually do some work. And if you don't know what a turtle is, you either go and see my previous videos, or I'll just tell you right now. Which is, a turtle is basically a computer within Minecraft in the computer craft mod that actually has, it's basically like a robot, put it that way. It's a robot that has a computer on it and it can mine. So, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a turtle that can dig. If only if I could. Turtle. Where are you, turtle? Turtle. Can't find you, turtle. Seriously, what the heck? Ooh, I'm gonna need this. Guess I'll ditch the latch for a moment, or not latch, lever. Ah, there you are, turtle. Wireless turtle, even better. Do that, and I will probably need that, so. Oh, dang it. I need to get a wireless thingy. There's a wireless thingy. Okay, so if you've been in my previous tutorials, you... Whoa, what the heck? You... Wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's cool. Yeah, but anyways, basically with my previous tutorials, I've showed you how to do like turtles and stuff like that with the floppy disk and the red net and all that goody stuff. But for now, since TECHNIC has this weird system where I don't know how would I say it, like if you were to be in creative and if you were to pick that, there would be no more there. But let me see here. And I can't shift click it or right, well, I can right click it, but it only happens to be one. So if I want like a boatload of stone in creative, I have to go down here, dig here, and basically place a turtle every other one and tell it to like dig 20. What? Apparently I do not remember any. Oh, it's tunnel. It's been a while. And I basically just keep on doing this. And then I usually would wait. Which in this case, I will go to bed. And basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to program the turtle to actually place a block when it's over an area, so therefore it creates a big platform for me to build on, for to put all the computers and the redstone circuitry and everything there. So everything will work out good. If, like, I don't know if you can really imagine what I'm trying to say. It's just a big plane. Anyways, continuing. Let me see here. I guess I got into dirt. Let me see here. I kind of lost my train of thought. Got that going. And we are going to need turtles up here to create a platform. So, I'm going to do that. That. I guess that's good enough. I have to admit one thing, is that these turtles are very, very useful when it comes to if you were actually in a survival mode, you could get a lot of resources really quickly. But it takes a boatload of resources just to make them, that's the problem. Anyways, flying up here. Oh man, I hate those things. Just basically put 32, 31, 32, oops, 32, 32, 32, and 32. So basically what we do now is tunnel 32. And therefore it places a block right there. So I just keep on doing that. So this one will be 32 because that's only 31 blocks. Whoa. Oh, okay, I saw what just happened. Okay. So I guess I should activate these ones first so they don't dig the other robot within the Minecraft or turtle, whatever. Okay, now activate these ones. And that slowly creates a platform. So let me go into here, put 32 in there, do tunnel 33. And again, it's making a platform, which is really nice. And that's what I usually tend to do when it comes to building these things, because it's kind of pointless to make it so that all there really is in TECHNIC you can't just pick out stone, you have to kind of dig it somehow, which again is very annoying, but I don't know, I guess it adds some challenge to it, I guess. Let's just get these guys moving so we get more stone. Okay, so basically the architecture that I'm developing for the computer within Minecraft would be probably a bunch of computers within Minecraft communicating to each other, as I said before. I'm not really for sure if I rather should do it through RedNet or actual redstone, but I guess I'll do a combination of both, even though it'd probably be more productive to do it through RedNet, since you could transfer more variables basically through it. But for now, let me get this going. Looks like they're doing pretty good. So let's fly up back here. Yep, looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to add some more on here. Whoops, why did I do that? Oh well, anyways. Guess I could break all these. Whoops. Well, I guess you can, basically what I was saying with how the creative thing works with not getting so many resources is that you can still place unlimited amount of resources, just that if you want to place a bunch of resources within a turtle, as I just showed you, you can't really just do that. So, I guess I will start with the ALU, which will be, I guess, this little area. You don't really need anything really huge if you just have computers that you can just program automatically what, or to tell the computer what you want it to do. So, I guess one will be for adding, subtracting, timesing, and dividing. And of course I'm going to be doing this all through RedNet because with just 4 computers it would be pretty hard to do with just redstone. So I already have the little thingy. I kind of forgot why I put that computer there, but anyways, wow, over there looks pretty cool. Yeah, looks really cool. Sorry, I was choking on my own words. Okay, so might as well program this. Let's do edit, start. This one will be through adding. So if I actually remember this correctly, which I really don't, I guess I should have done my research beforehand, but this is not really a very strict tutorial thing. It's just something that I'm just doing at the moment. So, let's start out with the rednet.open. I can't believe I actually remember this stuff. Now, I know if you're a programmer and you're looking at this and you're like, what the heck? Why would you put an infinite loop in there? Well, it's not going to really be an infinite loop, I guess. I don't know, unless I give it a certain signal. The thing is, here, I just need to look up one command. I'll be really quick about it. I'm looking up how to do the rednet receive command, and then that should be pretty much it, actually. So, I'm looking on my iPhone. Okay, open, announce, send, broadcast. Okay, there we go. Receive. That's the one I needed. So, while true, do, just to let you know, guys, I'm probably going to have a lot of errors here and there, but yeah, whatever. Let me just continue on to this. Make sure you put in the sleep. If not, your computer's gonna go berserk, or at least the individual ComputerCraft computer will. So, rednet.receive. For some reason, I always spell that wrong. I don't know why. Timeout. We don't need a timeout. ID message equals. Fair enough. Okay, so we have the message and we have the ID. Now, what's very important when you're actually doing this is to organize everything. Well, of course, everything needs to be organized when you're building a computer within Minecraft and you're using these individual computers to communicate to each other. This is in the real world, which is called networking, which majority of people already know. But through here, I believe back in my IT days, making it sound like I'm old, but I'm really not. I took an IT class during high school. I'm in college right now, so let me see here. Within IT, there were like these things called MAC addresses, IP addresses, all these different addresses. Now, since we are kind of talking of how the internet or a local area network works, which a local area network is basically the network, wireless networking within your house, or a wired network that's not connected to the internet, but you can still connect it to the internet just to get internet, but that's the whole entire definition of a LAN. There are different other ones, but I don't want to get into that. But anyways, as your semi-formal tutorial goes on, basically what I'm going to be doing is, since instead of using IP addresses for understanding which computer knows what message came from which computer or whatever, we use ID numbers in computer craft. And within here, we are going, the actual Minecraft mod assigns the ID address to the computer by itself. So there's a command in here, I know there is, that actually says that can get the ID of the computer. But anyways, I'm probably going to think that the adding, I'm writing this down as I go, the adding will be number 2, subtracting will be number 3, dividing will be number 4, and timesing will be number 5. Now, whoops, I don't know if you saw that, but my screen went black. But anyways, the way this ALU is going to work is that, at least for part of this session, or not session, video, I am going to try my best to get the adding working. But I know traditionally how you would do it with like the XOR gate and the AND gate, but I figured, since my limited amount of time to create an actual really nice computer from many other computers, just figured I'd make computers out of computers. I don't know how else to say it. But anyways, let's continue on with this. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna make the main hub computer. Here, let me just do this. I'll do control, let's save, and let's exit. Let's exit that, and let's see what this computer. ID is, whoa, 23. Okay then. 23 will be the hub computer. But wait a second, let us think about this. We're going to be needing a screen, right? Since it's going to be a computer. So, I guess I could put the screen right here. It'll be a super small screen. Fairly big. Make it this big. Let's make it end right here. Now, I'm sure a lot of you people have actually made real, very nice redstone computers, like even back in the alpha and stuff like that. Yeah, this is probably going to be really horrible for you because you did all that work, and here I am just using another person's mod that uses Lua to make everything easy. But if you're not really into it or don't have enough time, this is probably the best thing you can do, as in for making a computer. I'm only gonna make this, I don't even know. I don't know how many bits. Well, it's whatever the Lua can hold, actually, because majority of it is just gonna be through RedNet, I guess, instead of Redstone. Redstone's gonna be with the screen. Now, I do realize that my robots are still digging under there. Well, I think they're already done, that's the thing. So basically, when you're making a screen, most likely, well, at least with this type of lamp, which is very similar to the, if you're just doing vanilla Minecraft, it's basically the exact same thing as the redstone lamps that came out in the 1.2 update. But basically what's going to happen here is that there are going to be, it's going to be every other pixel. It's not going to be perfectly 1 pixel. Or wait a second. Let me see something here. I need to do a test. Let's get some stone. Now, if I could pull this off by doing a computer a pixel, I'll do it. But I need to make sure if it actually works or not. That's the trick. So we got 1 pixel right there. Whoops. And I need to move this out there. A computer right there. I need to get normal redstone. Where's normal redstone? Should be like right here. There it is. Cookie. So basically what you would do is you would go into Lua, since I don't really need any really complex scripting. And I just do redstone dot set output. What? Okay. Since I got my iPhone right here, I guess I could look up I could have sworn I did this right. I must have typed it in wrong. Redstone. I think that's right. I don't know, I'm looking on the Wikipedia right now. RS. Oh, okay. Wait. Redstone dot set output. Oh, wow. Am I dumb or what? Sorry about that. Yes, I can do this. Since I can actually make it, well, wait a second. I still have to think about this. Where's my repeater? I'll just use an old-fashioned repeater. Switch with the modem. Ah, dang it, really? Okay, I guess I could try one more thing. The only problem is, if I were to have computer by computer, yeah, all that would intertwine within each other, so you can't do that. Since I want to do pixel by pixel, I am going to have to destroy that, destroy that, destroy that, sadly. And I would have to move down 1. The only problem is that still doesn't count. Unless I went like way back here. Well, even then, that wouldn't work. So, therefore, I will have to do it with every other pixel. I bet you there is another way, but I don't feel like spending all my time figuring out how to do pixel by pixel. So, oops. We basically just do it this way. And, we make it so that every other pixel can be selected, and all you have to excuse me. All you have to do is move out like this. Put a torch right there. Why is it affecting that? Okay, that doesn't look like a good sign. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to do it this way? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I guess that makes sense, actually. So, I'm going to be doing this. Make it so I can do pixel by pixel. And I know this hasn't been the most exciting video in the world, but I tend to think if it would be something interesting to try out. So if you really, really hate it, please put it in the comments. But if you really, really like it, please try to like my video and try to subscribe, which shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Yeah, I can make this work. I've done this before. But, anyways, keep on doing this. And then when we put the redstone right here, we'll just put another block over it, so therefore this redstone over here cannot interfere with this redstone, so therefore it's isolated. But for now, I'm just doing this for at the moment. So basically what you would do is you would do this over and over and over, and it would get every other pixel, so it would like go back and forth, there, and so on. And it would also be on the bottom too, so it kind of works out pretty nice for screen wise. And that would how it would actually work. I bet you there's a way to do it so that it does every single pixel, but for now, let's just do every other pixel. Of course, there's going to be computers right here, but I need to double check something. Okay, that's all I need to know. Computers like that, so therefore it actually creates the screen. And as you can see there's like interference within the redstone. To fix that, all you have to do is do that. So therefore, as you can see, the redstone does not interfere with each other. But yet, it can actually activate or turn off the redstone torch, turning off the pixel. And that is how that would work. Now, I'm just going to show you that for now. I'm going to get back to this adding problem, or program. So, I'm guessing that we are going to have an ID number. I'm not going to say which ID number yet, because I don't know which computer it is. And I guess I'm going to have to think about this the next time I do this video, because, yeah, supposedly there's a lot of thinking to this that I didn't know of, like as an organization, stuff like this. I just jumped right into the video just thinking, oh, I'll figure it out. But anyways, so let's just say, how am I gonna do this? Basically what this is going to do is it's going to have 3 computers. One computer that is the input, the one computer that actually does the adding, and the third computer that is the output. Now the input could be within the keyboard, or in this case will be within the processor, and the output would be, it would probably either go to memory, it would probably go through the video card, or the audio card, or the video card goes Well, it goes through the video card, through the GPU, to the actual screen. Now, I'll be truthful, I don't really know how to build a video card by scratch, but I could at least build a system that does an array. The thing is, I don't think Lua supports arrays. I don't know, I'll have to look at that in a different video, but if it does support array, I'll do a 2D array, which therefore would represent pixels. And I could use those pixels to generate images as a matrix does, usually. If you don't know what a matrix is a two-dimensional array, and an array is a collection of numbers within a line. And if you put multiple arrays over each other, it would be a square, which can represent an image, basically. And a three-dimensional array can represent a video or a color image, for example, because you have the R, the G, the B. That's why they call it RGB, because it's the combination of those three colors combining together to actually create a real nice picture quality color photo. Now, of course, this is not going to be in Minecraft where I'm going to do RGB because it's not even possible. Well, not yet. But anyways, basically what would happen is, I guess I should technically do, it should be two variables that come in. Thing is, I don't know how to do that. I guess they'll have to have, dang, this is really confusing actually. I'm just kind of thinking about this. I'm thinking probably there's going to be two computers. I guess I could still have one computer, but I'll have to be doing two messages at once. I don't think that's even possible. Well, it could be possible, but it would have to be a certain... Gets a little messy. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. Two computer inputs. One computer output. And a computer within the middle, which is what I'm doing right now. So, basically, let's just say if ID is equal to 1, then local A equals message. So if ID is equal to 2, then local B is equal to message. Then end, and then local C is equal to B plus A, which therefore can be broadcast, or I need redstone, or rednet. Rednet.broadcast C. Now, I don't know if that will work, mainly because I think you can only put strings. If you don't know what a string is, it's basically a combination of characters representing a sentence, paragraph. Anything that's a combination of characters is a string. But anyways, going back onto here, the broadcast, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna have to really test it out. So save it, exit, start. Okay, so far it works, so that's good. If you're actually in an infinite loop and it stays like this and you want to get out of it, just do Control R, hold it down for a second, and it reboots it. It does not erase your information though, which is a very, very nice tool. Now, if you actually want to edit this outside of Minecraft, it is possible. You would have to go into your, for Windows only, I don't know, Mac I actually do know, but I don't really get into it with Mac. With Mac, you have to go into your root file or your Mac OS drive, and then go into users, your name as the user, then go into application support, or, I'm sorry, go into libraries, I think it is, and application support, then you have to find a .TECHNIC file or folder. Then you go through this mess of trying to find your save files within the bin, and After a very long time in confusion, you will eventually find actual blank files, well not blank files, but files without any extensions that are actually named for this Lua stuff. Because I know how Lua works. You don't need an extension just to do the code. It just kind of loads in, if I remember correctly. To be truthful, I was actually thinking of integrating Lua to my robot OS, which, okay, fine, I'll get into a little bit of it. My robot OS is basically a robotic operating system that is made for commercial use, eventually commercial use. It's not really proven to work 100% yet. I've done some tests that are very positive to showing that it could work, but I still need to have a fully functional system just to actually prove to any investor that it's actually worthwhile. That's the thing. But my ROS basically makes it so that the average person, you don't need any programming skills unless you want to make your own apps for it, but or applications. I don't want to steal off of Apple's app thingy, but I guess it's a general term and I can't get sued by it. But anyways, I'll still call it an application. But anyways, it's basically for domestic use mainly. But anyways, you probably don't even want to hear about that. You want to see more of this. So, we basically, as you can see, it's all working perfectly, and we need to have 2 computers for inputs. The only problem is that how on earth am I going to represent this within Redstone? That's the problem. So I'm guessing I am going to let me see here. As I was saying before, there's going to be 2 computers that represent the input. It's going to be a little confusing because there's just computers. There's going to be computers everywhere. But anyways, 2 computers for input. And 1 computer for output. The 2 computer inputs are going to be for Redstone, which I'm guessing this is going to be a 4-bit system, I guess, because the Redstone, dang it, how am I going to do this? Okay, so 2 computer inputs, 1 computer output, computer within the middle that does the adding. They both communicate through RedNet, and dang it, I don't know how this is going to work. I already got the screen kinda built. You know what I should do? Well, now when I tend to think about it, within a computer, there's usually, like, at least for memory access, there is a, this thing's really loud. Within computer memory, there's an address, and then there's the actual memory, IOs. Within the address, it's usually like a 4-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit address that usually accesses only a certain cluster of memory or like a cell of memory. Basically what happens. Now, the thing is that I'm kind of thinking about at the moment is whether if I should have like a bus system that uses Redstone to actually act as a form of address bus, and then the information, the IOs, are all done through RedNet, which I think would be a productive way of doing this, since this is my first time trying to do something like this actually. So what I'm thinking of doing right now is, but then how on earth am I going to do the address system? This is really interesting. I'm gonna have to really think about this. Here, this is the thing that I'm going to do. I am going to leave the comments open to any ideas that you think of. Ooh, that's a really cool area. But I'll definitely go there later. But anyways, if any of you guys actually come up with a really good idea on how this system should work. I personally think that, now that I thought about it, the redstone should actually be the address bus, and the I/O should be all done through RedNet. Ooh. But anyways, back to what I was saying. The I/O should be done through RedNet. The addresses should be done through Redstone. Like, I guess I might as well show like a little example of what I'm trying to show. The heck, a blaze? Okay, just put blazes there. Whatever. Let me see here. How would I demonstrate this? So I guess I'll do a really, really simple example of what I'm basically saying. I guess since I don't really have the time for it actually, I need to end this video soon. But I will do a 2-bit bus system. And I have 2 inputs. Now try to imagine that there's a OR gate that goes to both of these and an AND gate that is going to both of these too. If one of these, or actually in this case only that one, like if only this one was lit up and it would go to, pretend that's not lit up, but if you were to only have one input here, it would then go up to here and activate this computer. The computer would have a code in there that would say, okay, I'm going to check if on my right side, or actually technically it's left side, but to me it's right side, if it actually has redstone going to it. If so, I am going to collect the data that's being broadcast from one of the computers, and I'm going to broadcast back to it saying, okay, I got the information, you're all set. So it stops processing. It's basically a protocol system, so whatever computer is getting information from the computer, as soon as it does, it tells the other computer, say, hey, stop, I already got the information. So basically, the redstone's saying, okay, this computer adds it, this computer subtracts it. So it gets 2 of the information, or data points, and it says, okay, I'm going to add this, and then it spills it out onto this computer, and it keeps on going. Think of it as actual electronic circuits, but done wirelessly, which is actually a cool system. So, for example, I guess I do have enough time to demonstrate this. Got one on here. This AND gate does not allow it so that the second one will work. But I got this one going. It does the adding, puts it out on the output. So if I have both of these on, I guess that would be a default actually right here. But it will subtract it and stuff like that, so therefore it would work. Now, of course, if I had an XOR gate and an AND gate, this would work fine, which is basically a half adder. But anyways, I would use a decoder for binary. I wouldn't use like this weird, okay, this one, instead of just 1. It would be like a 1, 10, 11, 100 system, basically like any other computer. So therefore, it can access many devices. Now, the thing is, how many bits? Well, I'm figuring that we should probably have like 8 bits. 8 bits is a lot of operations. Now I'm not going to do like the world's most powerful computer through redstone. So it's either 8-bit or 6-bit. I think I might do 6-bit, but again, put in the comments what you think about this. It would be really great and everything. And of course, if you don't know why I'm saying so much about the ALU so far, the ALU is going to have adder, subtracting, multiplication, dividing. Of course, I'll have the other logical functions, but for now I'm just going to have the mathematical functions. And I'm going to make it so that I will have 2 computers for input for each one, and it'll have the capability of adding 2 things at once, and putting it through the middle computer and then having the output. The thing is, for the output computer, it might have a function where there might be redstone going to it, at least one of the redstones going to it. It'll say, okay, yeah, we need to add another thing with that number you just got back. So within the input computer, it might have a function saying, okay, I'm getting info from the output computer to actually bring the value I just calculated back into one of the inputs with a new variable on the other inputs. So it's, for example, if you want to do 2 plus 2 plus 2, you're going to have to do the 2 plus 2 first, which equals 4. And since you still have to add 2 more, there's going to be within the address bus, the 6 or 8-bit address bus, saying, basically going to the output computer saying, hey, that 4, we need that 4 back into the input so we can add the 2 again, so therefore it equal to 6. I guess I could eliminate this process by having more than just 2 input computers, but then it would get a little bit chaotic, let's just say. I guess I could have 16 input computers, but why would we need that? And how would we process it properly? Instead, we could just have 2. Makes less space, a little bit more complex programming and electrical or redstone circuitry, but still works fine. And that's the whole entire goal to this, actually. So if you think that I'm on an interesting pace on how to create a computer, make sure you like and subscribe to my videos, especially this one. This will be, I guess, the starting of a series, I guess. I'm not going to be too much into this, at least through the summer, because I got a lot of things to do. But hopefully on the weekends I can actually spend a little bit of time trying to do at least a video a week, I guess. I know it's really bad, but I'm not doing any monetizing or anything like that, so I guess it's just on my own free time. But I guess I will do a little bit of advertising here. On Twitter, if you want to really support me on this and everything, please go to Twitter at Parker's Apps, the logo at Parker's Apps. Follow me, it would be great. I don't say too much, but I definitely do retweet some interesting stuff, and I do say a few things here and there when I can. And if you're a Facebook person, look up Parker's Apps in the Facebook search bar, and you can find me, and make sure you like that. Of course, as I just said before, subscribe and like to my videos, and I guess for the next video, I am just going to look at what comments I've gotten. Probably only will get like 5 or 10 because I don't really get too many comments, but no big deal, I'll figure it out anyways. I will probably try to initiate the full functionality of the adding portion, but I'll probably have to figure out how to do a actual bus to the computer at the moment. I guess that will be operator based at the moment, not processor based. But yes, again, this is MrSovr again, and thank you for watching my videos / tutorial thingy. Hopefully by the end of the series I actually get a full functioning computer through this. And yes, it's crazy. Why make a big computer out of many computers when many computers do a lot of stuff for you? Yeah, I just basically want to do this as a little fun thing, and it might actually show some cool creative stuff through it and everything. But anyways, enough is, yeah, basically. I need to go anyway, so thank you for watching, and see you later, everyone.